Michelle Phillips, a prominent figure in the music world, has experienced a life filled with passionate romances that often drew public attention. Her marriage to John Phillips was marked by both creative collaboration and personal strife, reflecting the complexities of love intertwined with fame. Following their separation, she entered a brief but intense marriage with actor Dennis Hopper, which was characterized by its whirlwind nature and dramatic moments. Additionally, her relationships with Gene Clark, Granger Hines, and Steven Zach showcased her search for connection amidst the chaos of her celebrity life. Each romance brought its own set of challenges and revelations, often leading to public scrutiny and personal growth. The interplay between her love life and career created a narrative that was as compelling as the music she produced, revealing the struggles and triumphs of a woman navigating the highs and lows of love in the limelight. Michelle Phillips and John Phillips shared a relationship that was as tumultuous as it was artistically fruitful, marked by both personal and professional highs and lows. Their union played a significant role in the formation and dynamics of the iconic band, the Mamas and the Papas. Michelle and John first met in the early 1960s. At the time, Michelle was a teenager, while John was already married and had a child. Despite the age difference and John's marital status, the two began a romantic relationship. They eventually married in 1962, with Michelle becoming the stepmother to John's children from his previous marriage. The couple, along with Denny Doherty and Cass Elliot, formed the Mamas and the Papas in 1965. Their harmonious vocals and John's songwriting prowess led to a string of hits, including California Dreamin' and Monday, Monday. Michelle's beauty and voice became one of the defining features of the group. While the band was achieving great success, Michelle and John's personal relationship was fraught with challenges. Infidelity was a recurring issue. Michelle had affairs with both Denny Doherty and Gene Clark of the Byrds, leading to tensions within the band. John, on the other hand, was not without his own indiscretions. The internal dynamics of the band, combined with the personal issues between Michelle and John, led to Michelle being briefly ousted from the group in 1966. She was replaced by Joe Gibson for a short period before returning to the band. Michelle and John's marriage ended in 1970, the same year the Mamas and the Papas disbanded. Despite their divorce, the two remained connected due to their shared history, musical collaborations, and their daughter, Jenna Phillips, who herself became a successful musician as part of the group Wilson Phillips. The relationship between Michelle and John Phillips, though marred by personal challenges, resulted in some of the most iconic songs of the 1960s. Their story is emblematic of the era's free spirit, artistic expression, and the complexities of love and partnership in the spotlight. In later years, Michelle Phillips would reflect on their time together with a mix of fondness and regret, acknowledging both the beautiful moments they shared and the difficulties that eventually pulled them apart. During the mid-1960s, Michelle Phillips found herself in the midst of a complicated personal life, marked by her on and off relationship with her husband, John Phillips, and the internal struggles within the Mamas and the Papas. It was during this tumultuous time that she reportedly had an affair with Gene Clark, a key figure in the 1960s rock scene. Gene, known for his exceptional songwriting and as a founding member of the Byrds, had made a name for himself with hits like I'll Feel a Whole Lot Better and 8 Miles High. Although the exact duration of Michelle and Gene's affair is not well documented, it is generally considered to have been brief. The close-knit nature of the music scene during that era meant that such relationships were not unusual. Rumors suggest that Michelle's affair with Clark contributed to the existing tensions within the Mamas and the Papas, especially since John Phillips was reportedly aware of the situation. This knowledge added strain to their already complex relationship. After their brief involvement, both Michelle and Gene moved on with their lives. Michelle's journey continued to be filled with ups and downs, culminating in her eventual divorce from John. Meanwhile, Gene faced his own challenges, including struggles with substance abuse, leading him to leave the Byrds multiple times as he sought to carve out a solo career and explore other musical collaborations. During the 1960s and 1970s, Michelle Phillips and Warren Beatty were part of a glamorous world filled with high-profile relationships and rumored affairs. Warren Beatty, known for his charm and good looks, was one of Hollywood's most sought-after actors. His reputation as a notorious playboy was well established, as he was linked to many famous actresses and singers. The allure of his success in films made him a constant topic of interest in tabloids. The exact details of Michelle and Warren's relationship remain somewhat unclear, as both were known for their romantic entanglements during this vibrant era. Their affair was just one of many in a time when both were navigating the complexities of fame and love. Interestingly, neither Michelle nor Warren has spoken extensively about their relationship, which adds an air of mystery to it. After their brief time together, Michelle moved on to a short-lived marriage with Dennis Hopper, followed by marriages to Robert Birch and Stephen Zacks. Meanwhile, Warren continued his pattern of high-profile relationships until he eventually settled down with actress Annette Bening in 1992. Their marriage, which began in 1970, became a focal point of interest for many who followed Hollywood's often dramatic relationships. Both were well known in their right, having made a name for themselves in the vibrant 1960s entertainment scene. Dennis Hopper had already become a legend with his work on films like Easy Rider, showcasing not just his talent, but also his rebellious spirit. Michelle Phillips, having recently ended her marriage to John Phillips of the Mamas and the Papas, was searching for a new beginning when she decided to tie the knot with Hopper. However, the marriage turned out to be tumultuous from the start. Reports suggested that the couple spent just 8 days as husband and wife, a mere flicker in the grand scheme of Hollywood romances. Michelle later reflected on those days, describing them as frightening due to the intense and chaotic atmosphere driven by Hopper's volatile behavior and struggle with substance abuse, which he openly acknowledged during various discussions. Hopper, known for his larger-than-life persona, humorously remarked that 7 of their 8 days were spent reveling in parties. The reality of their relationship appeared to clash harshly with the glamorous image they projected. By the end of that tumultuous week, Michelle sought an annulment, effectively marking one of the briefest marriages in the annals of Hollywood history. Their lives continued down separate paths after the experience, with Michelle focusing on her acting career, while Hopper continued to establish himself as an influential figure in the film industry, both in front of and behind the camera. Even though their marriage was brief and filled with strife, both managed to move forward in their lives, occasionally crossing paths within the Hollywood landscape, while largely maintaining separate arcs in their careers. After her challenging relationship with John Phillips and a brief marriage to Dennis Hopper, Michelle Phillips found herself seeking a more stable personal life. This led her to meet Robert Birch, a radio executive with whom she began dating. Their relationship blossomed, and they decided to marry in 1978. This marriage marked a significant chapter in Michelle's life, representing a quieter period compared to her earlier experiences in the spotlight. The couple enjoyed several years together, but like her previous relationships, their marriage eventually ended in divorce in 1982. Following their separation, both Michelle and Robert largely kept their lives private, avoiding the public eye that had surrounded Michelle's earlier romances. While Michelle would later marry Stephen Zacks in 2000, details about Robert Birch's life after their divorce remain largely unknown. The relationship with Robert Birch stands out as a significant yet low-key part of Michelle Phillips' personal journey, contrasting sharply with the intense media attention she faced during her time with John Phillips. Michelle Phillips' relationship with Stephen Zacks is notably more private and less publicized than her previous relationships, especially when compared to her high-profile marriage to John Phillips. Michelle and Stephen Zacks, a plastic surgeon, began their relationship in the late 1990s. The couple decided to tie the knot in 2000. This marriage is Michelle's fourth, following her unions with John Phillips, Dennis Hopper, and Robert Birch. Unlike her previous marriages, Michelle's relationship with Zacks has been characterized by stability and longevity. The couple has managed to keep their relationship largely out of the limelight, which might have contributed to its enduring nature. As of the last available information, they remain married. While they've largely maintained a low profile, Michelle and Stephen have made occasional public appearances together at events and functions. However, they've generally kept their personal life private. Michelle Phillips' relationship with Stephen Zacks represents a more tranquil chapter in her life, especially when contrasted with her earlier, more publicized relationships. Michelle Phillips' relationship with Granger Hines marked a notable period in her life, differing from her earlier high-profile connections in the music and entertainment world. Their romance began in the late 1970s, a time when both were pursuing their careers. Granger Hines, known for his work as an actor and songwriter, represented a shift from Michelle's previous partners, who were mainly musicians. Their bond flourished over several years, extending into the early 1980s. During this time, Michelle concentrated on her acting career, taking on various roles in film and television. A significant aspect of their relationship was the birth of their son, Austin Hines, In the early 1980s, this new chapter brought the joys and challenges of motherhood into Michelle's life, as she balanced her responsibilities as a parent with her professional aspirations. Like many of her past relationships, Michelle and Granger eventually parted ways. The reasons for their separation remain private, but both continued to evolve in their personal and professional journeys. Growing up in Long Beach, California, Michelle Phillips was born into a family that valued creativity. Her mother was a concert singer, which exposed her to music and performance from a young age. This early environment nurtured her artistic inclinations. As a teenager, she moved to Los Angeles, where she became involved in the vibrant music scene of the 1960s. The influence of the era's cultural shifts and the people around her played a significant role in shaping her career. She found inspiration in the works of other artists and musicians, which motivated her to pursue her dreams. Mentors in the industry recognized her talent and encouraged her to explore acting alongside her music career. This blend of experiences and guidance helped her develop a unique style that would later define her work in film and television. Her journey reflects the impact of her upbringing and the creative community that surrounded her, paving the way for her success in the entertainment world. During her early years, Michelle Phillips found her passion for acting in a rather unexpected way. Growing up in a small town, she often felt out of place. One day, while attending a local theater production, she was captivated by the energy and emotion of the performers on stage. The way they transformed into different characters sparked something inside her. She vividly remembers the moment she stood backstage, watching the actors prepare for their roles. The excitement in the air was palpable, and she felt a strong urge to be part of that world. Later, she joined her high school drama club, where she discovered her talent for storytelling and connecting with audiences. One particular performance left a lasting impression on her. She played a lead role in a school play, and the applause she received after her final bow filled her with joy and confidence. This experience solidified her desire to pursue acting as a career. The combination of her early theater experiences and the thrill of performing ignited a lifelong passion that would lead her to become a successful actress in Hollywood. Facing numerous challenges early in her career, Michelle Phillips encountered financial struggles that made it difficult to pursue her dreams in acting and music. With limited resources, she often had to find creative ways to make ends meet. Industry skepticism was another hurdle, as many doubted her talent and potential. Despite this, she remained determined and resilient. Michelle sought out opportunities to showcase her skills, often taking on various roles that allowed her to gain experience and build her reputation. She networked with other artists and learned from their journeys, which helped her navigate the tough landscape of the entertainment industry. By staying true to her passion and continuously honing her craft, she turned obstacles into stepping stones. Her ability to adapt and find innovative solutions, such as collaborating with other musicians and participating in community theater, played a crucial role in her eventual success. Through hard work and perseverance, she proved that challenges could be overcome with dedication and creativity. Starting with her role in the Mamas and the Papas, Michelle Phillips gained widespread recognition in the 1960s. This musical group became a cultural touchstone, with their harmonies and messages resonating deeply with audiences. Critics praised her unique voice and stage presence. Transitioning into acting, her performance in the film Dillinger showcased her talent beyond music, garnering significant attention. Collaborators noted her ability to bring depth to her roles, something that set her apart from her contemporaries. When she starred in The Other Side of Midnight, she received critical acclaim for her portrayal of a complex character. This role solidified her status as a serious actress and drew praise from filmmakers and fellow actors alike. Her impact continued with appearances in popular television series, where critics highlighted her versatility. Throughout her career, Michelle Phillips has been celebrated not just for her beauty, but for her talent and resilience. Michelle Phillips approaches her work with a deep sense of authenticity and emotional connection. Her creative process often involves drawing from her personal experiences, which allows her to bring a unique perspective to her roles. She believes that every character has a story that resonates with her own life, and this connection helps her portray them with sincerity. Her style is characterized by a blend of vulnerability and strength, making her performances relatable and impactful. As a member of the Mamas and the Papas, her background in music also influences her acting. The rhythm and emotion found in music translate into her performances, allowing her to convey complex feelings with ease. Phillips often reflects on her worldview shaped by her experiences in the entertainment industry, including the challenges and triumphs she has faced. This perspective enriches her characters, making them multidimensional and real. Her ability to infuse her work with personal insights sets her apart in the industry, creating a lasting impression on audiences. Michelle Phillips has made a significant impact on the entertainment industry through her work as an actress and singer. Known for her role in The Mamas and The Papas, she brought a unique blend of talent and charisma that resonated with audiences. Her performances often showcased a deep emotional range, influencing how female characters were portrayed in music and film. Industry experts have noted that her ability to convey vulnerability and strength helped pave the way for more complex female roles. Many actresses cite her as an inspiration, highlighting how she broke barriers in a male-dominated industry. Her style and presence set trends in fashion and music, encouraging a more liberated expression of femininity. Critics have praised her for her contributions to storytelling, emphasizing that her characters often reflected the struggles and triumphs of women in society. This authenticity has inspired a new generation of artists to embrace their individuality and tell their own stories. Phillips' influence extends beyond her performances, as she has also been a mentor to many young talents, encouraging them to pursue their dreams with passion and authenticity. Her legacy continues to shape the industry, reminding everyone of the power of storytelling through music and film. Michelle Phillips leads a life that reflects her deep personal values and interests, which often intertwine with her professional work. Outside of her acting career, she is known for her love of music and writing, which have been significant parts of her life. Her passion for storytelling and creativity shines through in her artistic endeavors. Phillips is also committed to various philanthropic efforts, particularly those focused on environmental issues and women's rights. She has been involved in initiatives that promote awareness about the importance of protecting the planet and empowering women. This dedication to social causes informs her work, as she often chooses projects that align with her values. Her experiences and beliefs shape the characters she portrays, allowing her to bring authenticity to her roles. Through her art and activism, she inspires others to engage with important social issues, making a positive impact in the world around her. Reflecting on the legacy of Michelle Phillips, her impact on the entertainment industry is significant. As a talented actress and singer, she broke barriers and inspired many with her performances. Her work in the 1960s and 1970s, especially with The Mamas and The Papas, showcased her unique voice and charisma. She paved the way for future artists, demonstrating that women could take charge in a male-dominated industry. Looking ahead, she envisions continuing to contribute by mentoring young talent and sharing her experiences. Her advice for aspiring professionals is to stay true to themselves and embrace their individuality. She encourages them to work hard, be persistent, and never lose sight of their passion. Building relationships in the industry is also crucial, as collaboration often leads to new opportunities. By remaining open to learning and adapting, they can navigate the challenges of the entertainment world. Michelle believes that every artist has a story to tell, and it is essential to share that story with authenticity. Michelle Phillips has had a remarkable journey in the entertainment industry, marked by her passion for music and acting. As a member of the Mamas and the Papas, she helped shape the sound of the 1960s with her unique voice and songwriting skills. Her innovative approach to music and performance set her apart, allowing her to explore various artistic avenues. Transitioning into acting, she brought the same creativity to her roles, captivating audiences with her performances in films and television. Throughout her career, she faced challenges, but always demonstrated perseverance, proving that dedication can lead to success. Her impact on both music and film continues to inspire new generations of artists. The legacy she leaves behind is a testament to the power of creativity and the importance of following one's passion, reminding us that with hard work and determination, anything is possible. Michelle Phillips has made a significant impact in the world of entertainment through her work as an actress and singer. Known for her role in The Mamas and The Papas, she brought a unique charm and talent that resonated with many. Her performances have left a lasting impression, showcasing her ability to connect with audiences on a deep level. Beyond her music career, she has appeared in various television shows and films, demonstrating her versatility as an actress. Her contributions to the arts have inspired countless individuals, and her legacy continues to influence new generations of artists. It is important to reflect on how her work has shaped the entertainment landscape. We invite you to share your thoughts on Michelle Phillips' work and legacy in the comments. Let us know what her performances meant to you and how they have impacted your life. If you enjoyed this content, please like, share, and subscribe for more celebrations of the creative spirits that shape our entertainment